Bravo. Oh. Hey, that Donkey Kong video has 555 views on YouTube.
You a bitch. We ain't talking about that yet. All right, shut up. We ain't talking about that yet. Hold on.
What's up to you, Phoenix? I didn't see it yet.
All right, here we go.
Oh, there it is.
Well, what's up, my Super Saiyan Blues? How are y'all doing today? AJ here, and I'm back again with the boys, Phoenix and Evan, and we are going to discuss the final 3 episodes. Well, yeah, 3 episodes of Daima and the conclusion of Daima. Also wanted to fill y'all in. The reason y'all didn't get 19 and 20 from me is I was in the hospital. Had an infection on one of the discs in my back that I didn't know about, that I found out because my heart was acting erratic. So they put me on antibiotics, and I'm all better, and I'm back. I'm taking pain medication, so I might say some weird-ass shit in this video. So please fucking deal with it and fucking grow up. That being said, I got...
All the while, he blamed my wife for casting a spell on him.
Oh, no, she definitely cast a spell. We'll get into that, too, before the end of this video. That being said... Huh?
My wife is not a bruja.
Shit. So, we're going to go ahead and start with discussing episode 18 and then 19 and 20. Give me 1 second. I'll let the boys have their intros. I got to go get my dog out of the room right now.
DK Donkey Kong. Isn't that how the song goes, Evan?
Yeah. DK Donkey Kong is here. Back up.
All right. Boys, give y'all's introductions and let's talk.
Oh, I already did, DK Donkey Kong.
We already did.
Okay. Episode 18. Both of these guys love the episode, but don't like the quote-unquote ass pull of the Neva thing. Now, at first...
So, quote-unquote anything. It's a fucking ass pull.
18, the more I think about it, with the Super Saiyan 4 thing, I'm sorry, Donkey Kong Super Saiyan, ruins
you need to stop saying that. Y'all saying that is being disrespectful to the original creator, Toriyama. That is being disrespectful. Yes, it is. That's how he drew it. That's how it is. You're calling him Donkey Kong Super Saiyan 4 is a disrespect to Toriyama.
And you think calling it fucking Popeye isn't?
I was joking with y'all, but I quit doing it when I realized it was a disrespect to the guy.
It never is, because you want to know why it's not disrespectful? People have spent 40 years trash-talking a series that he has messed up on several times. It's not the design. It's the fact it made no goddamn sense, and that's why it gets called Donkey Kong. And the
That's not why
forearm.
You call it that. You call it that because of the forearms.
Well, I can live somewhat with the forearms, but they're still bad.
I don't like it.
No.
Put fur down to the wrist. Put fur down to the wrist, and it looks fine. The fact that the fur stops at the elbows, it looks like when I fucking shave my arms, but in reverse because of my tattoos.
Okay.
I have tattoos, so I shave down to my elbow so you can see my tattoo, and then I have hair the rest of the way down. It's just reverse. It looks like he forgot to shave the upper part of his arms and then shave from the elbow down. It's a weird choice to not have the fur. Leave the fur, it's fine.
In other words, Phoenix is a silverback gorilla.
I mean, if I was about 3 inches taller, I probably would absolutely be considered for a silverback.
As I was saying, the so-called ass pull, and the reason I say that is because I argue with them that it was something that blah, 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 blah. Then as I watched the episode back multiple times, I realized how ass pull it was. Now, Goku getting Super Saiyan 4 in Daima was dumb. The way it was done was dumb. But you can ask the boys, and they will probably back me up on this, that I've told them there's probably going to be an explanation somewhere. And we have not got it yet. We have not got it yet.
What are they waiting on? Are they waiting for Toritaro to do it?
Probably.
You mean to tell me they couldn't write a valid reason in the series that they decide to throw it in there? If you're going to introduce something, explain this shit. Don't give me the half-ass, well, I was training and I didn't know. That's not an explanation. It's a bullshit explanation that they try to shoehorn in because they go, fuck, we don't have a valid reason for it to be here other than we just did it to make the GT fanboys nut all over the fucking screen.
Phoenix is clearly not a fan of Akio Yoku, whose way he took this series.
You want to pander to the fanboys and the fan service. I get that. Broly, Gogeta, all day. Look, I get
Trunks, Frieza, Evil
Fucking
Goku.
make Evil Goku. Make it make sense. Everything besides Super Saiyan 4's appearance has made sense with its reemergence. This was just straight up thrown in there. Instead of saying, like my friend suggested in my podcast, which is on my channel, by the way, why didn't they just explain?
Go check it out.
Go check it out. Why not just explain that over the last year, Goku spent a lot of time training during the night, and a lot of times full moon's affecting that Saiyan biology because of, that's how it worked. And then several nights he trained to transform or like push his limits under a super moon. Bada boom, bada bing. Now you actually have a logical reason why it's there but couldn't be unlocked without magic.
That's if Toriyama knows what a super moon is.
And then there's that.
Like, you can easily write a way to make that shit make sense, but they chose not to because they're like, well, they'll just love it because it happened. No.
Okay, so here's the question. Let me finish smacking on this real quick, home. Here's the question. Do you think, I'm asking both of y'all, that was the dumbest thing they did in the whole of Daima? Because I have a totally different feeling about something, and y'all know what it is.
No, the dumbest thing they did was waste an episode on episode 13.
Yeah, I agree with that. Super
I forgot what episode 13 was.
The giant planet.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah, that was pretty dumb. Well, see, I dislike the fucking third eye. I think it's fucking stupid as shit.
Okay, but the thing with the third eye is it was built up from the first episode. Like,
no, I get it completely. But its only weakness is popping this dude in the back of the head 3 times, and nobody figured that out. Like,
but that's classic Toriyama. Like, you're gonna say, hey, don't call it Donkey Kong Super Saiyan because that's disrespectful, but he's using his own writing style, and you said you don't like it. How is that not disrespectful at all?
Because that's not disrespectful because of the sheer fact that I said so.
That's not a good argument.
That's the only one you're getting. Fuck you.
Well, then you can't say that us calling it Donkey Kong Super
Yes,
Saiyan.
I can. Because it's wrong. Yes, I can. It's a totally different situation.
It's not.
That would be like just instead of me calling you Evan, calling you drunk. I'm not saying you're drunk, but
we're not saying it to disrespect the creator. We're doing it because the form itself, the forms, it's one thing, but it's also just because it's an ass pull and it doesn't make any sense.
Especially with the end of episode 20, how you could just find that shit where they found the join bugs and the revive. Okay, let's not talk about the bugs, okay? Because to me, Super Saiyan 3 Vegito, or just Super Saiyan Vegito, would have been fucking awesome to see. Or Shin, Goku, and Vegeta, because they said you could join 3 people together. That would have been awesome to see. It was a wasted opportunity.
People. Yes, that's the other thing that was wasted. They spent an entire series setting up clearly the fusion bug to never use it to give fucking Donkey Kong Super Saiyan the spotlight. And I'm glad fucking some people, Danny, came around to realize that they wasted it for a hype-ass wank fest. That's all it was. Again,
it took you 3 videos.
If they would have set up from the jump, or at least from the episode with like the fusion bugs, like if they just set up that and then like something like somehow Goku grew his tail back or some weird shit, like just make Vegeta and Goku somehow grow their tail back, and then kind of do some weird hints throughout it, I would not bitch near as much of you to try to set that shit up. But I bitch because there's no inclination anywhere in this fucking series that this is going to happen, and then it just fucking happens, and the excuse that everyone keeps giving it is, but he can do magic. Neva did magic on one fucking person, and it was the damn thing he fucking created. That is not the same fucking thing. That's like Kami going, well, look, I can do this, but then I can also make you transform. Kami, you've never fucking shown anything like that. Yeah, but fuck it, I'm a Namekian. And that's the excuse everyone gives it too. But they're Namekians. Fuck off. Did Guru make Gohan and Krillin transform? No.
No.
It was bullshit, and y'all just need to accept that it's bullshit. It can be hype and cool as fuck all you want. It's still bullshit.
Episode 19 is still my favorite episode in the whole thing, and that has the Donkey Kong form in it. It's not that it just they don't explain it well other than, oh, I trained for a little bit because Boo was strong, and then something happened, but I don't know what it was.
They didn't even really say that.
That's
He
exactly
said,
what they said.
He said something happened, but I don't know what.
He said, I felt there was extra power there, but I didn't know what it was. I had no clue if this was going to work or not.
Verbatim? Show me that shit.
I don't know about
really
verbatim, but I'm pretty sure that's goddamn close.
I know he said I trained a lot.
Hold up, wait a minute. I got Crunchyroll right here. We do this.
I'm just saying the shit. It was not a very good explanation.
Nope.
Is it 19 when he transforms the second time?
Yes.
Or
But
20?
him discussing it with Vegeta is in 20.
19 was 20 was the
Okay.
quote unquote explanation. 19 was the transformation.
Okay, hold on.
Aside from them wasting a whole episode, they just wasted characters like being brought in altogether.
No,
like
there's no. What I'm seeing is all Goku fighting Goma right now.
you gotta
Towards
skip
the end.
ahead.
Episode 20, towards the end.
Towards the end.
It's after Goma gets the eye taken out and
I think
sentenced
it's right
and all
here.
that.
I think it's right here. Hold on. We'll make it. See if I can make it to where we can see it on the screen in the chat.
Careful you don't get copyright.
Yeah.
I don't care at this point, bro. I've been doing this shit for almost 10 years now and can't get monetized because they keep pushing goalposts back.
Well, it doesn't hurt. It doesn't help that you keep disappearing for like months on end.
You know what? Shut up.
Look, guys. While he looks it up, anyway. Me and Evan we've admitted to this. I've admitted it in every one of my reviews. I've admitted it on my own podcast.
There we go.
We like the shit.
Yeah, I like Daima.
Pissed at the
It just makes some
explanation.
weird ass.
All right.
Explanation.
Everybody watch the screen. You were keeping that transformation secret from me. You mean Super Saiyan 4? Boo was really strong, so I trained a lot after fighting him. I wasn't sure if it would work though. And then Vegeta says his bargain sale of Super Saiyans. So Goku said he wasn't sure it was going to work anyways.
Yeah, but that didn't even show. What does that mean?
There's nothing to imply he actually did it. When Vegeta says you hid that from me, he's just going, oh, you mean Super Saiyan 4? That doesn't mean he actually transformed. But then I must ask, if he had already kind of semi-transformed during training, why wasn't he able to do it on his own?
Because
This
it was a rope in the story.
But that's the explanation they gave in the fucking story, though. So clearly they're trying to say, well, Goku kind of transformed, but wasn't sure if he'd be able to do it again, which means he did it. Which means it makes no sense that he wouldn't be able to do it again without Neva interfering with it. You could say,
Well, that's valid.
Body, but why didn't they say that? He goes, well, I couldn't have done it while I was in my kid body because it didn't work. That's not the explanation.
And I've totally agreed with you the whole time. I totally agree with you the whole time. They should have explained it.
It's a bad explanation. And then again, like I said in my podcast episode, why didn't they ever? Why is it that he never does it again? I understand from they weren't planning this. I get that. Nobody fucking try to come at me with, well, they weren't planning it. Shut the fuck up. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm stating as If Goku can freely do it now, how come he never does it again? That's my point. If you look at a story like this, when you start setting up prequel content that comes out later, what you do in your prequel has to logically make sense when you move forward to the rest of the story. So saying that basically Goku can do it again on his own freely now makes no sense because Super implies that he can't. So they needed a better explanation, and they don't give that. Now you can give me the bullshit of, but it's a different timeline, whatever. I don't, whatever excuse they need to give. I'm just saying, if you try to make Daima and Super work, the explanation gives were crap because it doesn't make sense that Goku can't do this shit again. I know they didn't plan it when they made Battle of Gods, but when you make prequel content, your prequel content has to line up with fucking the stuff to come. Star Wars did that. The prequels line up and set up the original trilogy by answering questions and setting up exactly how the fucking original trilogy is going to answer it. If you set something up in the prequels, you have to answer it by the time you get to the originals.
I don't think the Lima's explanation really helped with that either, Phoenix, because people think that he took Shin with him to from the demon realm.
Well, the same episode, he literally says, "I didn't leave until like thousands of years later, or like hundreds of years later."
Who the fuck is Rhymus again?
The dude that made the mortal realm.
All right.
Yeah, the multiverse.
Oh, Evan, I see on your list you wanted to talk about something too.
What would that be?
A certain person's stupid name.
Oh yeah, Shin's name is retarded. I hate it.
Why? Why? Come
It
on.
just, like, I don't understand why they have to keep giving everybody new names and shit. Like, okay, Goku would make sense because he was like an alien and he got the name from Gohan, but Shin, like, there's no reason. Like, where'd the name Shin even come from? Like, why hasn't he been
He
going
said he
by
took.
his...
He said he made it up on his own.
But why?
Remember, you said they gave him a slave name. Basically, that's what you said, or his government name.
Well, like, why doesn't he go by his real name? That's my thing.
I'm
with
you. I thought it was stupid too.
They just came up with a name just to
to
like,
do it.
Oh, just yeah, like, but there's no reason. Like, at least with Goku, there's a reason behind it.
The only thing I can say towards that is this: that they were exploring the legends of the Glens at that time, and to explain that he was a Glen and that he had an actual different name was what they tried to do and show with that name. And then everybody was just like, "Fuck it, we're gonna use Shin anyway."
It's just kind of dumb to do it.
Yeah, it just didn't make any sense to me. Like, why? That's not even like I joked about that a lot during the airing of the show, but like now that I'm thinking about it, still episode 13 and the lack of an explanation and the poor performance in episode 18 of Super Saiyan 4. But I think the biggest problem I have with Daima was wasted characters, and y'all know which one I'm talking about. And that would be Piccolo.
Oh.
Piccolo was completely
I thought you were on your Glorio bullshit again.
Oh no. I mean, Glorio did his thing. It's not how I would have written the show, but, you know, I'm not in charge.
I called that shit from the beginning, though.
Piccolo was just... Why was he even there? To give Neva another Namekian to talk to?
Yes, gotta be. He didn't do anything.
That has to be the only
literally
reason.
nothing. And when they gave him a chance to do something, they fucked him over like they did in Super when he fought Frost. And they gave the win to somebody else. In this case, like, I'm glad Majin Buu got the win in the end, but still, like, that fucks Piccolo over yet again. He has not had anything, like, outside of superhero. Like, since the Cell arc, chronologically, he has just taken L after L until superhero. Like,
Yes.
What the hell? There was no reason for him to be there. Like, there
He
was
loves
no
them L's, boy.
He didn't have any important fights. He didn't do anything. He had no role other than to just be there. Like, Goku and Vegeta clearly fought. Glorio knows his way around the Demon Realm. Pansy and Bulma were tech support. Hydus was a guide to the Demon Realm, and he just got kind of stuck with him. What was the reason for Piccolo being there other than, hey, we have a Namekian, and cool old Namekian.
Let me tell you about my best friend.
It's just aggravating. And then the one thing they give him to do, he wastes it, and they give it to a character they had been building up as a joke the whole time. Get the fuck out of here. Again, Phoenix, no offense. I love watching Ku winning in the end, but it's just...
No, the reason it's fair.
I believe Ku and Do were wasted. They should have combined at least and made it like a threat towards Goku and them, and then turned good like they did. I think that would have been more Dragon Ball in my eyes.
People want to talk about Degasu being the most wasted in this show, but I say it's Piccolo. GT did him way better. At least they gave him a send off.
Yeah, Degasu to me, I never felt he was a threat, like any kind of threat.
You didn't think anybody in this show was a threat from the
They
start.
shouldn't have been.
But AJ,
Like,
we've explained to you, like, now that we think about it, what training could they have done to get to that level? Because they had no time chamber, they had no King Kai's planet, they had no afterlife.
But they had Capsule Corp.
And Goku ain't going to no damn Capsule Corp.
Vegeta would have invited him at least once.
No, he wouldn't have.
Goku would
Why
not
wouldn't
have.
he have? Why wouldn't
Because
he?
they literally show you throughout the series that he does
From
it.
the Cell Saga that he prefers to train alone. He went in with Trunks, and Trunks even said, hey, he doesn't like to train with other people. He prefers to do this shit on his own.
That's why him training with Goku and Whis is a big deal. Because he finally stopped being a little pretentious little shitbag and allowed someone to help him get further and utilize and assist, basically a partner to help himself get stronger. That's why I've always argued that when people said Vegeta is the smarter fighter and like the more well-rounded fighter, he's not. Goku is, because Goku knows to get better.
Whoa.
Assistance will help him.
Whoa. Battle prowess and technicality, Vegeta would be in a heartbeat until he fought with Goku and Goku learned his techniques, because Vegeta from age whatever was fucking people up all the time.
Oh, that's also the reason I don't like the argument, because Vegeta was born with high power, Goku was not.
Fair enough. But what I'm saying is, a lot of people forget, and I think you boys do sometimes too, forget that this is the Goku show. Regardless of who's around.
I don't forget that it's the Goku show.
Like, whoever's around. And it pisses me off. And y'all know this. I've told you this many times. It pisses me off. I would love to see Vegeta get a win. I would love to see Gohan get an actual win besides Cell. And then he really didn't get the Cell win because...
He really only kills Cell. His two biggest wins were on Cell and Cell Max. That's hilarious.
Yeah, like, that's it. Like, I want to see those characters get wins. It's to people who enjoy the show, which I know you boys both do, and people who like all the characters, it's a fallacy that they don't get wins. But you also got to remember it's the Goku show, and Goku's going to get the win somehow, some way.
Got the win on Tamagami too.
Hey, does anyone complain when Luffy gets his win over the big bad every single time? No.
I don't watch Luffy.
Because they still give all the other important people fights in the show.
Yeah, but it's no surprise that the main character beats the main villain every time.
Yeah.
Well,
Toriyama just needed to write more people.
But Dragon Ball did that different. He would let, like for example, the Namek Saga. Krillin and Gohan went in front and was fighting people before Goku got there.
They were hiding. What do you mean? They didn't fight any.
They fought Dodoria and then was hiding.
No. They used that as a distraction to take Dende away, and then they hid for the rest of the arc from Vegeta. They did not fight anybody until the Ginyu Force. Hello?
I was waiting for him to reply.
Oh,
I'm
am I
thinking.
wrong?
Hold on.
No, he's not. You're not wrong. They actively hide the entire time
But
until the Ginyus force them into a fight.
they actively hide until Vegeta accidentally runs into Gohan, and then Vegeta realizes what was in
But
his hand.
they didn't fight. Krillin and Gohan did not fight the whole time
They
up
did
until
when
Bro,
Bro, hold up.
Why you ponder on that? Let's discuss some of the pros
Anyway,
that
let's
you
just
had,
fucking
Evan.
go.
Looking at your shit. You pros the Tamagamis. Yes, all the Tamagamis, in my opinion, are fantastic additions to the story.
I think
thought they were
Tamagami
cool.
3 is probably my favorite of them.
Which one?
Which one?
The Tamagami 3.
That's fair. That's fair.
I
mean,
liked
you
them
had the
all.
most
I thought they were
budget.
cool.
That's
They had
pretty fair.
interesting fights, interesting designs. Gives a reason for, like, it's a different approach to how the Dragon Balls were handled.
No, I agree with it because it felt, instead of them just going on the journey, they actually had to go and find these guys and compete against them to earn the Dragon Ball. But then what made it even better was not only did you have to prove your strength to them, then they also tested you again with some type of game. I did not like how T2 and T1 basically did the same type of thing with math, like math questions. I thought each one should have done something completely different.
I would have been down for that too.
But I do like that each one was like, okay, you've proved your strength to me, but can you prove your mind to me? Like, it wasn't just one thing. I really liked that touch.
I agree.
Let me see what's next.
Oh, you put Vegeta Super Saiyan 3.
I think everybody was okay with that being shown.
I was shocked, but I loved it.
I don't mind the design. I kind of like that Vegeta sometimes gets a slightly different looking design to some things.
Yeah.
Like even his GT Super Saiyan 4 was kind of slightly different. Slightly. More so in like the hair design. But it's still like,
the
at least they
clothing,
gave him a
too.
little something. Yeah, and his fucking leather pants.
Yeah. His pleather pants.
But all in all, I was digging the look, and it does look a lot better when he's an adult.
Thank God they
Saiyan
showed
3.
him the design.
Yes,
as
his Super
well.
Saiyan 3 design looks a
Yeah.
lot better as an adult.
I have to agree with what Evan just said there. I thank God they showed Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta as an adult. I think that
Even Donkey Kong Goku, I'm glad he got an adult design.
It looks a little better as an adult. It's less it's less annoying as an adult, even with the goofy.
okay,
ass
let's
hair on
think about this. Remember in GT, Goku at Super Saiyan 4 had gloves on, so we don't know if his hands or shit looked like that or not.
No, fuck, he didn't.
Yes, he did. Yes, he did.
No, he didn't.
Yes, he
gloves.
did.
No, he doesn't. No, he doesn't.
Did
Vegeta
he?
has gloves.
Gloves, and then they gave him like regular gloves.
I literally have the figure right beside me, AJ. He doesn't wear gloves in Super Saiyan 4.
He didn't wear gloves in base form either.
Vegeta does the glove thing.
Could have swore he had gloves.
No, he never had gloves in the whole series.
Yeah,
Vegeta does. Vegeta wears gloves, and then aren't his gloves when he transforms full fingered gloves? Yet when he's not transformed,
base
they're the
form or fingerless gloves.
Yeah, fingerless
Yeah.
gloves for Vegeta.
Yeah.
Like workout gloves.
They're like biker gloves.
You know what? At least Goku took off the top of his gi when he transformed as an adult, because I was waiting for him to transform and then him magically come back. I was fucking waiting for it, but I was like, damn, he threw it. I was like, fuck. Because it does when he's a kid. It reverts back onto him when he's a kid.
Yeah.
See, I'm telling you guys can stroke yourself off to it all you want, but every one of you GT fanboys, the decisions they made with the Super Saiyan 4 design overall is when it comes to de-transforming back into regular base form, it's fucking retarded. Like it makes no fucking sense. Either both series, it never made sense. I'm like, what the fuck? Goku's blue gi magically just comes back after he it's maybe the gi's part of the clothing or part of the fur.
How did y'all feel about Shin having a bigger role?
I thought he would do more with this bigger role.
Same.
I mean, they're not clowning on him like they did in Super, though.
No, he does not get clowned on. I will give you that.
Yeah.
He does not get clowned
No, but I
on.
think after his performance in Daima, he does deserve the clowning he gets in Super.
I don't think so. I think this added more life. I wish he would have had more interactions with his siblings. And why Degasu hates him so much.
Yeah, he's really pissed off about something, and they don't really explain it other than he left and
he's ambitious.
He becomes
That's
a
why.
Kai.
Yeah,
because he became a Supreme Kai that made Degasu be like, well, you just think you're just all fucking full of yourself.
And he was not the one that was first taken to the mortal realm. Where would the Elder Kai have come from if Shin was the first?
Look, my friend, they still have people making videos to this day.
Yeah, but we got Super
episode-
Saiyan 4 because Saiyans are demons, really.
That's literally where I was fucking going with it. That fucking goddamn episode was episode fucking 10 when they revealed that Rymus, which will lead us into the Rymus stuff, Rymus made him. Bulma literally says, oh, so humans and Saiyans are descended, so we're all descended from demons. And Shin literally goes, no, humans and Saiyans in particular are made after the creation of the universe, so they're not tied to the demon realm. And what do fucking retards on God? I'm gonna get your ass canceled for that one. What do the fucking dummies do for fucking making videos after? Oh, they might be tied to the demons because the demon. I literally had an argument with. I had to just not reply back because my brain would have fucking just probably sent me to the hospital from bursting. Someone literally commented, like, yeah, the Super Saiyan 4 power, probably is tied to the demons. And I literally said, they straight up tell you in episode 10 that the Saiyans are not tied to the demon realm in any way. So there's no way your fucking theory works.
Okay, wait, before we get to Rymus.
Hold on, let me finish. Hold on, let me finish. And then he goes, I said that maybe somehow they're tied to the demon realm. I'm like, oh, fuck this shit. I'm out.
Before we get finished with
I was
Rymus.
like, nope, not even going to fucking reply.
Shit, I forgot what I was gonna say. Let's go to Rymus. I lost my train of thought.
I like the
addition
of Rymus. I like the addition of Rymus. I like that the addition of that there was a being that basically kind of created the universe. I do, though, however, have to question. Zeno is considered the most powerful god tier level character.
Toriyama's above all.
Besides Toribot. I don't like that there's no explanation as to did Rymus create Zeno and then thus all what would be in the angels, or are they beings that have existed and they also existed from the demon realm and that came out like
what if Zeno is offspring?
That's the other thing too. I'm curious because you have this guy that can create an entire multiverse timeline type of thing, but then you have characters like Zeno and the Angels that are basically magically untouchable,
right?
In so many ways. So where did that fucker come from? And I know we've always said that Zeno is very childlike, so he must have a father. So maybe Rymus is his father, but I'm like, for me, it's like I like it, but I'm gonna need a little bit more explanation. You got to tie
That's the
Zeno
whole
back
reason why
in.
you hate the SSJ4 is because there's no explanation for it.
No,
I mean, they gave a better one about Rymus than they do with Super Saiyan 4. Not with the whole Zeno thing, but at least we know he's alive.
Oh, I remember what I was gonna say. You know the episode where Neva does the thing and he gets Super Saiyan 4 that way? Did you not think it was cool though the way it was done?
In terms of the look
Like the way it
or
looked.
how it happened.
Not
No,
the, how,
I
not,
like.
not how it happened, but like it was like water, and then all of a sudden, like the water turned into his tail and got on. I mean, that kind of was kind of like okay, whatever. But you know, it kind of, you know what I mean?
Yeah, actually, I liked the look of it.
I thought it was
They
cool.
both GT and Diamond kind of took two different routes on how they became Super Saiyan 4.
I do like GT's better way of becoming
Yes.
Super Saiyan 4 better,
Yes,
except for Vegeta's way
I
because
agree.
that was gay.
Vegeta's way is no different than how he did it in fucking Diamond.
And Daima.
I mean, okay, but it's still gay.
Exactly, it's gay. So you're admitting that the Daima version is gay too.
I told you from the beginning that I thought it was stupid because they didn't explain it. All I said was, wait, maybe they'll explain it. And y'all jumped down my throat like I was some kind of fucking retard. I'm sitting there
you
telling
were
y'all the whole no, bro. I sat there the whole time and was like, they're going to explain it. Maybe they're going to explain it. Maybe they're going to explain it. And y'all were like, They didn't explain it. I'm fucking wrong. I made a mistake. I thought they were going to explain something. Excuse me for thinking somebody's going to go, and this is why such and such happened.
Do you know?
You're expecting too much.
Yeah.
You should have known they weren't gonna do that shit.
God fucking damn it. Ugh.
I know this shit. I know it. But no. Before I like the stuff with Ramus. I do. I want more expanded upon it because that also makes me question the concept with like Neva, because
Right.
you know how everyone's like Neva's all powerful and magically and all this shit.
How?
Okay,
We don't know
cool.
that.
Well,
We just seen what
apparently
he's done.
He did. Yeah, everything we've seen him do in the demon realm. Okay, cool. But boy, if you have to think about, and then like the whole shit with the Dragon Balls pissed me the fuck off. Everyone, including Danny, is taking the word of Glorio when Glorio's like, you could consider the demon realms the first ones. How
No,
the fuck
that's
would this
wrong.
little bitch know? I get it. He learned how to speak Namekian. Fucking Anrisu made him learn Namekian to make the wish. Not that he studied the fucking lore.
Stack that bitch.
But then I have to ask this fucking question. Okay, so if the Demon Realm ones are the original, and Super literally says that the dragon god Zalama fucking made the Super Dragon Balls, how did fucking Rymus create a being that's on a whole other fucking tier?
That's a good question
Like,
right there.
Like, why would he made the eight.
Because the Dragon Ball... Yeah, because the Dragon Balls all work off the fact that their creator's magic capabilities is what allows them to make these wishes. They can't do what they can't do. But Super Shenron has no limits. He can literally rewrite the shit that Zeno does.
No limit
So-
studio.
So, did fucking Neva give birth to an offspring that's even more powerful than he is, or some shit? Like, come on, like.
Oh. What about the thing that people say about Piccolo being Neva's ancestor?
Huh? How would that make sense?
You mean Neva being Piccolo's ancestor?
No, because isn't he supposed to be older than Piccolo?
He is.
Yes, Neva would be older than Piccolo. You wrote.
Did I
said
say it backwards? You know what I
Yeah.
fucking mean.
No.
God damn it.
Well, I can tell you one thing: they didn't fucking answer the goddamn Katats bullshit.
Yeah, because you know how he's supposed to be Demon King Piccolo.
And the son of
confused
Katats.
by that because they're like, I thought Demon King Piccolo was his dad.
God damn it!
Next one is the animation.
Oh, it's beautiful. Episode 19 was the highlight. Even like when
I will. Yeah. No. Sorry. Good. Continue.
even like Vegeta going SS3 and then the fight with Tamagami 3, those were all gorgeous. Like, just spectacular. That's the one thing Daima cannot say it did badly, and that was the animation. This show looked beautiful the whole time.
I agree.
I agree. They did not disappoint on this, and if Dragon Ball Super does come back, and if it takes them going, we're just going to do arcs on like a seasonal basis. Like they do the Moro arc on a seasonal basis, then move the Granola to seasonal basis. But it guarantees we get animation like this. Fucking bring it.
Right.
I will wait. I will wait years for every single arc of
We've
Dragon
already
Ball.
done it.
They get, yeah. I will gladly wait 3 to 4 years for the Moro arc to look this good, for Granola to look this good, Black Frieza to look this good, any fucking
Granola
arc
bar.
after the end of Z, Granola bar. Eventually, if we go past the end of Z, I will gladly wait 3 to 4 years per arc gap in terms of animation to make it look this pretty. Like, holy shit, the animation was incredible. Especially episode fucking 20.
I agree
Like,
with both
that
episode
Goku
19
transformations-
and 20.
That was 19.
What's it, 19 where he did? Oh, yeah, it was, my bad. Episode 19 where he
Super
transforms.
Saiyan 1.
Yeah.
Super Saiyan
The
2.
repeating his transformations like he did against Boo, and then that transformation to 4. Holy shit!
Yeah.
That's some of the best animation I've seen in a long
That was some of
fucking
the
time.
best screams I've heard too from Masako Nozawa.
You know,
Oh,
even
wow.
if they pipe in, even if they audioed and like AI'd some of that to help her out, because she's like what 86,
80,
87?
yeah, something like that.
Getting up there.
Yeah. Even if they had to help her out a little bit, you know she still put in the work because that woman loves this job.
For
She
sure.
went out there and fucking killed it.
She
and
sure
honestly,
is better than
as,
Sean Schimmel.
holy fuck.
I said what I said.
It's actually really good.
This came out real good. Holy shit. What was it? Yeah. I even said this in my fucking podcast. Honestly, what she did was incredible, and I'm actually kind of looking forward to see what Sean does. I'm sure he'll probably give us the typical shit. Like I'm looking forward to it, but man, unless Sean gives me a goosebump feeling, she made me feel goosebumps when she transformed during
You
that
ain't
scene.
fucking lying. You ain't
Oh my
fucking
God.
lying, bruh. I was sitting there
Like,
going,
that's-
what is this feeling?
That is watching like Super Saiyan 1 transform for the first time type of
Oh my
goosebumps. Like
God.
when she did it, I was like, oh, damn. I hope that woman lives until she is 1,000 years old.
107 billion years old.
God.
Bruh, I
Like
remember.
Sean has a genuinely mountain to climb if he
Yeah.
wants to compare to that scene. I know people prefer the dub, and that's okay. Sean does a fantastic job.
Oh no,
at the
yeah.
dub.
Let me clarify.
Holy
Sean Schimmel as a voice actor is great. Sean Schimmel as a person, not so much.
Yeah. Ooh, yeah. Like I'm gonna watch the series dubbed, and I hope he fucking delivers.
Okay, here's the thing now that I really want to talk about because I know how Evan feels about these boys, and actually Evan and Phoenix were loving these boys from day one, and I misread them and called them bad guys, and I was totally wrong about it. But let's talk about the Majin Bros, the Majin Dude
I
and
love them
Majin
too,
Ku.
motherfuckers. I love.
How can you not like them?
My tea.
Well, I was telling y'all, I was like, nah, dude, they're gonna get together. They're gonna be one of the big bads. They're not gonna be the final bads. Didn't even fight them.
Forgot it.
Didn't even
No,
fight
no.
us.
Goku fought him before.
Yeah, he
Goma.
fought Dude for a little bit.
Yeah, but it wasn't like either one of them were taking it real serious, though.
I make your food and I bring you your drink. Wow.
Mommy.
Hey, that's called love.
Barbacoa stuffed baked potatoes.
Oh, that sounds amazing.
Nah, yeah, no. What the fuck we talking about? Doing cool?
Duaku, the Majin Bros. The Super
Best
Majin
motherfuckers in the
Bros.
whole series. Top 2, tied for number 1 best characters of the whole series.
What?
Hibis is the close second.
Who's the who?
Doing cool,
Hibis.
tied for
Yeah.
number 1 best characters in the series. Hibis is number 2.
Fuck Hibis.
Hibis is fucking great.
Fuck Hibis. Fuck
And it's just
Hibis.
like because
No.
he told Vegeta for like more than half the show.
I thought that
Yes.
was fucking awesome. That's the only reason Hibis has any voice in my head. Other than that, fuck Hibis. He's a piece of shit.
I love that he trolls Vegeta for an entire series.
I thought it was funny he was trying to fuck Bulma, and Bulma's like, nah, bruh. Nah.
That's why I want Hypus to come back in Super, like just to troll Vegeta, like for no other reason.
Can you imagine
I
Hibis
would-
and Beerus? in the same room with Vegeta.
You know what? This will probably never happen, but I would love to hear Team 4-Star do that and see how hard they go with Hyvis against Vegeta, and then have like Goku lean over and be like, "You realize he can kill you, right?"
Yeah, you heard it here. Team 4-Star, Kaiser, Lanny. Make your own iteration of Hyvis just screwing with Vegeta the whole time.
Yeah, please do.
Because here's a, and I know they might consider it because I've watched their reviews of Lanny and Kaiser talking about their opinions on Dragon Ball Daima. They love the fact that Hyvis spent an entire series fucking with Vegeta, especially Kaiser. He fucking loved it.
I mean, it was kind of
fucking
great.
do it.
Though.
I love doing Ku. As you guys can see, I don't know if you guys can see it. I know these two can.
Yeah,
I made
we
my
can see
profile
it.
picture on fucking Discord.
Super
fucking
Saiyan
Super
3,
Saiyan
dude.
3 dude. Fucking love that little bastard.
Alright.
I've been saying for weeks I wanted them to survive, and I'm so glad that not only did they survive, they got to become fucking king of the demon world. Like hell the fuck yes.
The last one is episode 19, Evan.
That it was just amazing. They turned back into adults. Vegeta got to
Okay.
wail on.
I want to talk about that. I am very disappointed with
Okay.
because it was either the opening or the closing where they showed like the winged dragon of feathers and a feather falling in the sky. And I said multiple times that I thought that's what was going to change them. They never used it. What the fuck was the point of that?
I think that was just like a representation of Toriyama passing on.
Ah.
I think we even discussed that that's probably what it is, but I did like your idea of like a winged Quetzalcoatl type of dragon.
Yeah. I thought it would be something like that.
I
'Cause
mean-
it's like the demon realm and, you know.
I think it would have been a really, really cool touch, but you do have to remember this is an Asian themed show. The dragons are going to be much more Asian themed dragon design.
Okay, we're going to cons. We're going to skip the first one because I don't want to hear about it.
Fuck no, we're not Donkey Kong.
We're skipping the first one, episode 13. Go ahead, talk about episode 13.
DK, Donkey Kong.
It was an ass pull. And
You
then
know what, we can't skip it because we already we went off on it in the beginning. But Evan, I want to hear Evan go off. I've said my fucking.
it's just retarded because they make a big deal of it in 18 when it does a worse performance than Super Saiyan 3, and then it does another performance worse than base Vegeta and Super Saiyan 3 as an adult. Like, it wasn't until Goku gained his adult body back when DK Super Saiyan did anything like cool.
That's the other thing too with the power scaling. This bullshit. Super Saiyan 3 Goku and Vegeta as adults did pretty fucking well against Goma. And 4 just did slightly better than Super Saiyan 3. Like, clearly it's not that much fucking stronger. Y'all need to fucking realize Super Saiyan 4 is not Buhan level, you fucking weirdos, you fucking dumbasses. Oh yeah, and episode 13 was fucking retarded.
Yeah,
That episode served 0 point. It served zero validity to even exist. How are you gonna have filler in a 20 episode series? A filler episode. Nothing fucking happened. And people complained that the first like 2 or 3 episodes was kind of like that. No. Episodes 1 through 3 pretty much built up the story, built up some lore, built up some exposition, and took us to the demon realm. Episode 13 did fucking nothing for the story.
outside of the first like 2 minutes.
First 2 to 5 minutes. Get rid of that episode and rewrite it as an episode to actually take more time and expand on the bullshit that is Donkey Kong Super Saiyan. You got a better episode. Make episode 13 the new episode 20 with better fucking writing. Boom. I like the whole Gigantus, Megantus, Titantus thing was fucking cool, but waste of a fucking episode.
They just ripped it off from GT.
I agree with the waste of episode.
GT 2.0, as AJ kept wanting to call it.
I kept telling y'all it was going to be at 2.0-ish. And it kind
Really,
of
the only thing
was.
they even copied. Well, that's the thing. The only thing they took was Super Saiyan 4 and Mini Goku. Like nothing else. No Black Star Dragons. No fucking baby. No Evil Dragons. No Super 17.
It
What the
only
fuck?
had Kid Goku and a monkey-based Super Saiyan transformation,
Yes.
and
That's
an
the only thing they took from
episode where they
GT.
go to a giant planet. That's it.
Yeah, so for everyone calling it GT 2.0, and y'all know who you are, give me more examples besides the two we just named off. And
All
you
right.
can't.
Shin and Glorio power scale. Oh, yeah, power
So
scale.
I put that one basically just from discussions we had because it kind of irked me about like, and I still saw it online like, oh, Gloria could have beaten fucking Cell or whatever the fuck. Like he was stronger than Shin the whole time, and I'm like, no, he fucking wasn't. One, Shin is a child in the show, so they probably nerfed their power a little bit, but Shin still has hacks that Glorio could not keep up with. He's got the telekinesis. He could have paralyzed Glorio. I mean, Shin was still a capable fighter that could have taken Frieza, who was, before all this Boo stuff, the strongest in the universe prior to it. Like, Shin could have taken him out anytime he wanted. He just didn't. And then Glorio gets one-shotted by Super Saiyan Goku, which Goku didn't even need to go Super Saiyan in that episode to take Glorio out. He could have done it in base form.
Yeah, but the Super Saiyan was to prove a point that you're out of your league, bud.
No, I get that, but like Piccolo was afraid of Shin's like role, and Shin still put up a decent fight with Boo. Glorio would have gotten spanked
Yeah.
because all Glorio does is just he's a bruiser and he shoots lightning like Emperor Palpatine.
But remember, people, this fandom, the 95% of this fandom also think that if it happens in the series, that means they have to do it. Goku needed Super Saiyan to beat the guards of Kadan's castle. Goku needed Super Saiyan to beat fucking Gloria. Nope. There is a point between dicking around, and Goku is a big character that likes to straight up. What was it I saw? If Goku knows he's stronger, he is disrespectful as fuck. And him powering up to Super Saiyan both those times was just to be disrespectful as fuck.
Yep, I agree.
And ain't no way in fucking hell is anyone in this series in base form stronger than fucking Fat Boo. At best, they're as strong as Fat Boo from the Boo Saga.
I'm as strong as
Aside
Fat
from
Boo.
the
Might
Tamagami.
be
I'm as strong as Buhan.
base form, and I just said base form. Because
Base form AJ on pain pills is better than Buhan.
Because I said it, like I said, I bring up my podcast to do it. I said it on that episode. I've told you guys this. If you want to put in numbers just using the multiplier of Super Saiyan 3, which is what, a 400 times multiplier?
Yeah.
Yeah. So if you take Goku's Super Saiyan Namek level, which was 150 million, divide that by 400, you get 375. Goku would have needed a power level of at least 375 in between the Saiyan to the Namek Saga with the Super Saiyan 3 transformation just to equal his Super Saiyan 1 transformation against Frieza. You motherfuckers don't understand how math works at all.
I don't know. You be doing that Common Core over there.
Phoenix, do you want to get to the next one and just?
Tamagami power scaling.
Well, AJ, you thought that they weren't a threat from the beginning.
I didn't think they were a threat. I still don't think they're a threat. I didn't think Goma with a third eye was a threat. I thought it was stupid.
Goma with the third eye clearly is beyond Super Boo. I mean, is beyond Buhan according to some people on YouTube. So
But
clearly
you
he
can-
fucking is.
But AJ wanted him to be on Beerus level, Phoenix. Remember that?
No. You can clearly see in that fight with Vegeta that if he wouldn't have had that third eye, Goma was dead. Period.
Well,
The third eye healing him is why he kept doing it.
Yeah, that's the other thing.
Which is
Goma's not
fucking
this
dumb.
fucking strong. It's just a fucking. Yeah, no. The third eye is the only reason Goma even survived. He's not even all that fucking strong. Um, I thought I thought the Tamagamis would have been like Fat Boo to Gray Boo to Kid Boo. Um,
I
I,
still kind of agree with 2 and 1 being around Evil Boo and Kid Boo
I
level.
after seeing everything, I'm thinking about sticking with it because I think it's fair to say that taking the essence of Fat Boo and all the other shit that they did, I think at least Do, because he's definitely the powerhouse, and he beat T1. I think it's safe to say that Do could probably beat Kid Boo. He'd probably get an ass whooping because he doesn't take things as serious, but because Kid Boo's a fucking monster. But I think Do would have more than enough power to beat Kid Buu, so I think I still stand on. I think the power's going for the Tamagamis, Fat Buu, Gray Buu, or maybe like a little above Fat Buu, Gray Buu, Kid Buu. But what I would say was a con about it was like there was real no statement ever given from Goku or even Vegeta to kind of scale where they would be at. I didn't like that. I hated that I had to kind of make it up.
I kind of put T3 between Super Perfect Cell and then Goku and Vegeta during their fight as Super Saiyan 2. Maybe above them, but I don't think.
No, I think there was a little more powerful than that.
No, this is just T3.
T3 was probably.
And I saw a poll on YouTube that was like T3 was weaker than adult Super Saiyan Gohan, but he was weaker than weaker than Gohan, but stronger than Cell. Which that doesn't make any
Which
sense.
Gohan?
Adult Gohan at the start of the Buu saga.
And what was
Wait. They said he's stronger than Gohan at the beginning of the Cells.
No, weaker than Gohan at the start of the Buu saga, but weaker than Super Perfect Cell. No, stronger than Super Perfect Cell, but weaker than start of the Buu saga Super Saiyan Gohan.
Didn't they literally say in the damn tournament, like a few episodes later, that Gohan now would actually lose to his 10-year-old self?
Yes, they did, Phoenix.
I think they even said that Goten could kick his ass.
No, they didn't. Gohan said if he didn't keep up his training, then Goten and Trunks would have, they'd surpass him soon.
Okay, still, they kick his ass.
Yeah, how are you gonna put T3 stronger than Super Perfect Cell, but weaker than Buu Saga Gohan, when you're literally having two characters say that Buu Saga Gohan is weaker than his Super Saiyan 2 10-year-old self, who was stronger than Super Perfect Cell. What the
Magic.
As Phoenix said,
I don't even think Magic
nobody knows how to read or take in context clues.
Oh, good. There ain't no reading involved. The bitches don't even listen to the shit they're watching. You know what? You 95% motherfuckers. I could watch this show while painting a fucking room, which I have been doing for the last 3 days because I'm on my annual rewatch. I can paint my office while listening to Dragon Ball in the background and still pay better attention than any of you fucksticks that actually watch it with your eyes glued to the TV. Fucking
This has been Ace
dumbasses.
Briggs' YouTube channel and podcast. I hope y'all come and see me in jail.
Oh, Phoenix, I forgot to mention, I appreciate the shout out on the podcast about the Super Saiyan 4, why it works with the whole controlling both Super Saiyan and the Great Ape.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you know the funny thing. I'm waiting for someone to come out and say that's been explained. Show me where that actually was fucking explained, because as far as I was seeing, it's only ever been implied about them controlling the Great Ape, and then that's how they transformed back.
Yeah.
Never
right.
did it say they had to have Super Saiyan mastered, because the only other
No,
time
because I believe
Golden Great Ape,
Goku said after he got the humanoid form, he said that I had to go ape to harness the power to bring it back into myself. I think it's something to that effect.
I had to go back and watch GT. I haven't watched in a while, but it's probably. But yeah, like I brought it up in the episode that the only time we ever hear about Golden Ozoru until GT was the first Super Saiyan, and
Right.
he needed to go Great Ape to control Super Saiyan. Versus Evan's answer, which again never officially explained, but it's the best one is given.
Right.
They mastered Super Saiyan and transformed into Super Saiyan as a Great Ape.
See, the thing with
Yes.
Goku was he needed to control the Great Ape because he already mastered Super Saiyan. Vegeta just needed to get his
Transform
shit
again?
together. Yeah, because he at
He
that
just
point
needed
had
the
mastered.
Blunts waves.
Because, like I said in the episode, if it's all about just controlling Great Ape, Vegeta should have been Super Saiyan 4 a long ass time ago.
But he had never done it after he'd gotten Super Saiyan.
Yeah. That's why I was like, you know what, Evan? I'll take that. I'll take that because it's genuinely a good explanation. They mastered and gained Super Saiyan and then transformed later again in life. I
The
accepted
next-
that because he was right.
The next two is Piccolo and Degetsu. Wait. I want to use typical villain for the end. We've already talked a little bit about Piccolo and
I already
Degetsu.
talked about Piccolo. It pissed
Let's-
me off. Fuck this show. Don't
Okay.
even bring him back if you're not going to use him.
All right.
Like it's like give him the Gohan treatment. Don't even let him show up if you're just going to treat him like that,
Right.
motherfuckers.
All right. Now, Degetsu you talked about too. We're gonna go ahead and talk about typical villain because I'm gonna need to have to get off pretty soon, guys. My back is hurting sitting in this chair.
Oh, the big old man. Typical villain? Yeah, typical fucking villain. Was I surprised by it? Hell no.
Me and Phoenix are mostly pissed off from all this shit from outside sources and like them saying, "Oh, it's not going to be Goma. It's going to be a villain you didn't expect." I'm like, "Oh wait, does that mean it's going to be like fucking Glorio or somebody else?" But no, it was Goma the whole time. Danny, you lied to me.
Yeah, it's getting to the point to where all these big YouTubers are just coming up with bullshit, and most of them I don't even give a fuck, unless basically Danny said it. Because I've had no reason to ever doubt Danny. Every time Danny's been wrong, I have to put in like, anytime Danny's been wrong, it's usually just because shit has just been changed. People still dogging him because of fucking Super. COVID happened, and shit just got shifted. He probably wasn't even wrong. Shit just went fucking crazy in
The whole world
2020.
for fucking 2.5 years basically shut the fuck down.
Yeah, so like, yeah, obviously they're going to shift some things around when people can't even come to work. So why people hold that against him still is retarded because it clearly is an industry shift. Even fucking Marvel and Disney had an industry shift because of that shit.
Yep.
Yeah, Marvel took
Movies
a
got
whole
flipped around.
off, and people don't give them shit.
Yeah, so I don't know why people go after Danny for that shit. But the fact that Evan's like, no, I watched a video and Danny said that it's not Goma. And then it ends up being Goma. It's like, dude, either you were fucking wrong or you got bad intel. But just own up to one of them.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah,
as soon as
on his
Evan's like,
other stream, he's like, "Oh no, I'm glad it was Goma." I'm like, whatever, bro.
I expected it because AJ, you've been saying like basically the whole time it's probably gonna be Goma.
Yeah.
I never wanted to say you were wrong because it's Dragon Ball. Dragon Ball's definitely gonna fucking play it safe and go with here's your villain.
Yep.
Here you go. Like they're gonna tell you straight from the gate. The reason why I kept going with Evan is because honestly making Glorio the twist villain in the end would have been a fantastic narrative.
And I've told y'all,
For storytelling, that's
multiple
something-
times that I thought that was cool, but it's not going to be that.
Oh, you were so anti Glorio for so long.
Yeah, he's like, "He's a
you
good
were
boy. Fuck cool, dude."
Y'all were like, you were fucking retarded. There's no way, that's dumb. We're like, no, it makes so much sense. We had to fight you because you were like, no, it's stupid. Like, no, it works. And you're like, no, it's stupid.
No, it's
Goma.
stupid.
No one said it wasn't probably gonna be Goma. We were just hoping for something fucking. I would have taken Do and Ku over Goma.
I think that would have been better, in my opinion.
I'm just glad that they fucking survived. I fucking Do and Ku. Fucking love
They
them.
get to be
them
the best
green little
boys now.
bastards. And they're green. They're my favorite color. Fuck, it's a win-win.
Fucking Marines and their green crayons.
Hell yeah.
He probably had that barbacoa stuffed mashed potato. He also had green crayons in that motherfucker. I guarantee you.
I did. It makes it a little bit of a sour apple taste.
His wife brought him a slushy of green apple ones.
Phoenix, don't forget we need to be grateful for all this stuff from this show, even if it doesn't.
Oh
make
yeah, that too. We need to be
All
grateful.
right,
How dare we?
don't, yeah.
We're not bringing.
I
I'm not
totally-
bringing a name into it.
I
but
totally agree with what y'all are saying about what that person said because I fuck you for telling me what I need to be, first of all. And second of all, fuck you for being a soft bitch.
I saw that video and I'm like, oh, Phoenix is gonna get such a kick out of this.
Well, I mean, you know, that person is a result of his country and the way things are handled over there. And if they say bad things about people, they put you in jail. He has to not defame anything or he'd be in a prison.
Everything bad that happens, we need to be grateful for, or
I do agree that we should be grateful for the Daima because
I'm
it's
grateful
Dragon
that we
Ball.
got it, but I'm not going to be grateful for the stupid shit that happened in the show.
Yeah, but I don't agree with saying be grateful and don't fucking run it down. No, that's what makes us fans. That's what makes us love this show is, hey, this shit sucks. Fix it.
Exactly. Don't tell me what I need to be grateful for.
Yeah, motherfucker. Straight out of Compton.
They don't have Compton over there, AJ.
No, I'm going to kill him. I'm going to kill him, folks. He's going to die.
Mm-mm.
Anybody got anything else? Because I am out of energy and time.
Overall, I would have given Daima probably an 7.5 to an 8 out of 10. There were lots of goods, but the bads really, really bring it down for me. Like, I still think I might prefer GT to it just because, I don't know.
I don't know. GT has
I'm a
some super
nostalgia
gay stuff
whore.
in it.
Yeah, but Daima's gay stuff is gayer.
Really? Really?
Yeah.
The Power Brothers? The Power Brothers?
Super 17.
Super
Yeah,
17?
I really
Trunks dressed
don't
in a
hate-
dress?
I don't hate the Super 17 stuff as much as everybody else does.
I thought it was dumb.
It's just stupid. It's just stupid. Oh, we made an exact replica or android here in hell, and he can.
But one's evil.
With,
You know what, Phoenix? You need to be
What the
grateful
fuck?
for the bad stuff because at least we got it in the first place.
You need to
know?
be grateful, Phoenix.
you know what?
Fucking
You know what?
Viking.
Just because fucking AJ told us not to say it didn't mean I didn't call that motherfucker out on my own reviews.
Look, I just
Done
don't.
with this shit.
I just don't want more than 2 big YouTubers coming at me a day. Okay, we already got.
Look, we're not trashing Danny. We're just saying, dude, you made some content. You were wrong. Just say you were fucking wrong. That's all we're saying. We will get.
And I
well,
am not
we're
involved in
gonna
this at all.
dog you. We're not gonna dog him or talk shit about him for fucking being wrong. Just own up and be like, I got
Well,
wrong
no, that's
information.
what friends
My bad.
are. That's what friends do. Is say, hey, buddy, that wasn't right. Fix it.
Like I will still defend him of people being like, oh, you were wrong about Super. Shut the fuck up. Who the hell gives a shit?
I
That's
hate
4
when people
fucking
say
5
that
years ago.
shit
Get the fuck over it.
nowadays. It's like, bruh,
Just
don't you remember what happened?
If you're gonna make content
The world shut down.
and you're gonna be like a journalist person that gets hot information from, leaks and shit, and your leaks end up being wrong, just own up to it. That's all I'm fucking saying. The other fucking YouTuber, and I called another fucking YouTuber. Ask Evan. If he's watched my reviews, I've called out like 4 or 5 of them so far.
The 2 that you've called out,
Well,
outside of Danny,
I know
well,
another
give
one
a
that you called
they
out.
both deserve it.
He thinks he's
I don't
a
give a
dragon
fuck.
Bruce Lee.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, then 3. There, see, I've called out fucking 3 of them.
Wait,
Not
I
counting
know,
Danny.
I only know Danny, the one we were talking about that said we need to be grateful, and then
Yeah.
Dragon Boy. Who else?
Carthu.
Oh, I forgot about him.
Only because of the fucking video on TikTok that was made after the episode that they said they weren't from the demon realm.
Yeah.
He still made that fucking video after they literally said in the episode, Saiyans
It's
are
like,
not from
come
the
on,
demon realm.
bruh.
He still made the fucking video. And never
Alright.
took it down.
All right.
So yeah, look, if y'all want to hear me go off on the fucking call out the YouTubers by name, go watch my reviews from episode 18, 19, and 20. I call
Go
them
watch
out. I don't give a fuck.
Go watch 18 because it is such a highlight.
I need to watch it. I haven't watched it.
Actually, I might have called out the other ones in 19 because I didn't know about the shit until after episode 18, but I've been calling everybody out for fucking weeks. I call them out in the fucking podcast. I don't give a fuck. I'm tired of these bitches making every excuse for bullshit. Like, people go after fucking Kaiser because he's critical on Dragon Ball for a lot of things, and he was critical on the same episodes that I was critical about. I have every right to be critical on the shit that I fucking love. I rewatch this series every goddamn year. I'm literally rewatching it right now.
I'm probably gonna start actually reading the manga this year.
I reread it and rewatch it.
Damn.
Yeah, AJ, you gotta step you up the game, boy.
I've watched it like twice.
But
I've seen it way more times than that.
that's my thing. Like these, Evan had never rewatched the series until I told him that I rewatched the series every year, and then
Well,
he's
I
now jumped back
never
into it.
watched it in Japanese. That was my thing. But then I did, and it was
You realize it's an entirely different fucking show,
amazing.
especially if you're not watching the Kai version. The Kai dub is great if you're watching it for the dub's sake.
No, I watched Z
And
stuff.
people-
And I didn't touch Kai in my watch.
Kai's not bad in the sub. I just rewatched it last year in sub. Kai's not bad in sub. It's really not.
There's just no reason to watch it sub when you have the original
No,
version.
there's not. I just wanted to.
No.
It's just no-
Fucking
But
weirdo.
it's just like I rewatch this series every fucking year because not only do I love this series, everything from fucking Peel Off to Kid Buu or Oob fucking brings me joy of rewatching it every time. I never get bored of rewatching, especially classic Dragon Ball. And you get people on this fucking internet that just make up content for bullshit. And if you were to ask them, when was the last time you genuinely watched this series? I promise you, most of them haven't fucking watched it in a decade. At least in a
Yo,
decade.
I just
I
want
know
to.
95% of these fuckers haven't watched it since Toonami.
I just want a mega. Make Ader great again.
It was
I
bad.
was really fucking confused by that, but okay, I gotta get it. Bring Ader back.
Yes. Make Ader great again. Mega.
They brought Ader back in GT.
I know for
Oh, they
like
did, that's
a
right.
second.
Hey, it's better than nothing.
All right, folks, we're going to end this stream right here. The boys had a bunch of opinions, and Phoenix called out people, and Evan called out people, and I called out people.
If you want to,
I was very
a free
tame.
Super Saiyan,
I was very fucking tame.
if you want a free Super Saiyan, leave a banana on your front porch, and Donkey Kong will show up.
I hope his entire comment section is just filled with fucking the banana emoji after this.
Oh, my God. All right. Thank you for watching the stream, everybody. I would always tell you.